more than likely. YouTube, I'm pissed. Grafton, out of Aldi's, you suck, bro. I'm so pissed. This is all that's left of my cup. You've seen me use it before, and now I've got to go back to this. Is juggernaut ass drink. My gosh, bro. UK cops panic when auditor knows more than them. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. I dig in the news. This corner, bro. You see how dark it look? It smells. It looks like charcoal and sandalwood. That's how it feels right now. Let's go, bro. I'm so pissed.
Don't threaten me with arrest. I'm not because arrest doesn't wash for me.
Welcome to Rate the Audits, where we put misconduct on display, explore police and legal content, protect rights, and demand accountability. This episode is brought to us by UK Freedom Audits. Be sure to check the link below and subscribe to his channel and give him the credit he deserves. In this episode, UK Freedom Audit is outside a prison, filming from a public space when a staff member decides to escalate things with a claim that he was sworn at, a claim the camera immediately contradicts. Instead of checking the facts and moving on, police are called, and what should have taken minutes drags out into wasted time, vague accusations, and threats of arrest that don't match the footage. What unfolds isn't about public safety, it's about how quickly a baseless allegation can snowball once officers choose pressure over proof.
What do I do for you?
You alright?
Yeah, perfect.
We've had a complaint.
A complaint?
Yes.
So what? That I'm taking photographs in public?
That and that you swore at.
I don't think so. Got everything on camera.
Right. So you haven't been swearing at them or anything? Right. What are you...
YouTube, I'm pissed, bro. I'm so pissed. These niggas about to make me even more pissed off. We might be in and out of this stream, bro, I promise you.
Actually taking photos of them?
Whatever I want in public.
Right.
Okay?
But when you're taking of them coming and going from work, you can obviously understand the concern of that.
You don't know what, am I being detained? He's detaining me. Are you? He's detaining me now.
Am I detaining?
Yeah.
I'm not detaining you, I'm just coming to speak to you.
Bye.
I don't want to talk to you, thanks.
Bye.
Don't want to talk to you.
Bye,
It's my legal right. I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
I'm not committed any offence.
Right, but listen to what I've got to say then.
No,
I don't want
thank
to
you.
listen to you. Don't have to.
Right. They've said that you've been telling them to F off, so you have technically committed an offence.
No, I haven't. I
Bro,
got
I
the
haven't
evidence.
You might have it on evidence.
Yes, I do.
But for us to investigate that,
No.
then we could have to arrest you
No
to
way.
then witness yes.
Well, you know what?
That's where we are.
You know
Now,
what?
I'm not wanting to avoid that, because if there's a reason as to why you're here, that's
You need
fine.
to contact your sergeant then, don't you?
No, I don't.
They approach and go straight into questioning, but UFA does it properly. Am I detained? They say no, so he moves to leave, which should have been the end. Instead, they cling to a complaint that he told a staff member to F off, with an officer claiming that's technically an offence. It isn't. Swearing alone doesn't automatically meet the threshold for a public order offence. It has to be threatening or likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress. A disputed comment, especially one on camera, doesn't suddenly become criminal because someone didn't like it. Then they float arrest just to investigate his footage, which flips pace on its head.
Bro, they expect people to be so afraid. Like, the police in America is completely different because all they do is shoot first and ask questions. Never, bro. But these UK police, bro, oh my gosh, I promise you, they're so dumb.
Arrest requires reasonable grounds and necessity first. You don't lock someone up to go searching for an offence afterward.
I've been to just about every prison in the UK, right?
Right.
Very seldom do I get harassed by cops. Don't harass me.
I'm not harassing you.
Well, I don't want to talk to you any further. I'm going. Okay? I'm going.
Move out my way,
I'm
bro.
going. Right?
If you're causing them alarm and distress,
No,
why
I'm
you
not
swearing?
causing them. I'm not swearing, no.
Right,
There's no
the
evidence of
You
that.
have, and you're saying
No
you've got
way.
evidence of that.
No
so
way.
You want to show me the evidence of that then?
It's my hard drive, isn't it?
Right.
I don't have to show you anything.
Well,
I've
there's
not
an
committed
offence,
any offence.
But there has been, if there's been a
No, there's not.
offence, if you've
Well,
been
mate,
telling
do you know? Well, I haven't.
Well, they're saying you have. You're
Well,
saying
you go back and get a statement to that in writing.
Well, I would
Somebody who's
do, but
willing
that
to
would
go and
require
make
us then arresting you, and I don't
Well,
want
I
to
don't care
avoid
because
that.
500 quid from 0 seconds to 1 hour with handcuffs on me, even if it's just one handcuff on my wrist, is 500 quid minimum. Minimum. Been there, done that.
That's why I'm avoiding that.
Well, I'd avoid if I were you, just get back in the car and say there's no crime being committed, because there is none.
They don't investigate, they just pick a side. The prison staff member says he felt alarmed, and that's apparently enough. No evidence checked, no questions tested, no effort to reconcile it with the fact UFA has been recording the entire time.
They're so dumb. Like, literally, they just throw jibber jabber at people and expect people to just, like, comply straight away. Because a lot of people do not know their rights. And then they're just people getting slapped in handcuffs, getting locked up for no reason, then released with no charge. It's so dumb.
Public order isn't built on he said, she said. It requires actual threatening or abusive behaviour, not someone claiming discomfort because they don't like being filmed. Then the officer goes further and says UFA has to show the footage because he's committed an offence. That's completely wrong. You don't get to demand proof from someone just because you've decided the allegation must be true. If they had genuine grounds, they'd articulate them.
Refer to your ACPO guidelines 2010, which Chief Trotter said photographing in public is legal, it's perfectly lawful, police can be expected, there's no expectation of privacy in public.
Right. Have I mentioned anything about the filming? Have I mentioned
No,
filming me?
you're just lying.
Public order.
That's lying.
It's not lying.
It is. That's lying. It's making a false report. If somebody in there has said that I swore, then that's false.
Well, that's why we're speaking to you.
That's false. It's false, and I had money in my pocket, and you'll be sent for retraining.
No, I won't get retraining, because if someone makes an allegation, we have to investigate it.
Yeah.
Now, if I wanted to do that, you would have been arrested, I would have seized the hard drives, but I want to avoid that, because it's just as easy talking to you to find out what's going on.
Bro, never talk to these niggas, bro. I promise you, like, just never talk to them, bro. Avoid at all costs, bro. All they're gonna do is try and flip it, give you some police mumbo jumbo, and then you're in trouble. Say less. Say as minimal as possible. Sometimes say nothing. You see what I'm saying? This guy knows the law, this audit guy. He knows what he's doing, so he can smack gum to them. But just for the average person that doesn't know, just say nothing, bro.
It was you last year. Talked to the chief of security there, told him what I was doing, and after that he was fine with it.
I haven't said the issue about you here following us or anything. It was the swearing that we're concerned
There
about.
was none. There was none.
UFA ends up doing their homework for them, pointing them straight to the ACPO 2010 guidance, the very document that makes it clear members of the public are allowed to film in public places and officers shouldn't interfere unless there's a genuine lawful reason. That guidance exists to stop exactly this kind of overreaction, yet instead of acknowledging it, they keep circling back to the same
You know what's in here, bro? Orange juice and a peppermint tea bag. He's smacking, bro. I promise you.
unproven claim that he swore. They say they don't want to arrest him and just want to talk, but talking requires listening. All they're doing is repeating the allegation as if repetition makes it fact. If they were genuinely trying to resolve it, they'd weigh both sides. Instead, they treat the complaint as settled truth.
So you can go back and clarify that if you wish. I'm more than happy to stay here while you clarify that, because when you go there and say, right, if you've lied because he's got it on camera, then it's an offence to tell you.
Which it will be, because if you haven't done that, then he's
I haven't.
telling you that.
I haven't. So you go and clarify that. If you get a complaint, then come back and arrest me. Then I'll show you the evidence. Then it's money in my pocket and someone else arrested.
Right, you see how stupid he looks right now? Oh my gosh, this nigga thinks he's so cool. What a douchebag, bro.
It doesn't work like that. That's why we're
Yeah, it does.
avoiding the arrest.
Yeah, it does. It does. Well,
That's why we avoid an arrest. If I wanted to arrest you, you would have been arrested instantly.
Arrested him
and I'm
back
trying
there.
to avoid that.
don't threaten me with arrest.
I'm not threatening.
Because arrest doesn't wash with me.
What I've actually said is, I don't want to have to arrest. That's why I haven't.
Well, you're not going to arrest because I've done nothing wrong.
Well, that's what we've come to establish.
Well, you need to establish it in there, not here, because I've done nothing. I had an old.
They've come over to my man and they're just telling him, you've done this, you've done this. And he's telling you, bro, go to the complainant. Don't come to me and tell me I've done something wrong without doing no evidence, without no statements being done. I've just come over doing this. That's all they do. They just come over, yappa, bro. It's so annoying.
Got an old guy come up to me and say, you're not allowed to do this. Yes, I said, yes, I am. I said, it's perfectly lawful. He said, well, I'm going to sort it out. And he walked back in, and that's the only contact. That's the only contact I had with an old man who came out later.
Was he a prison warden or was he just...
Yeah, he was an old man. It looked like perhaps he was finishing for the day. He come up to me because I'm on public property. I don't touch private property.
Trying to get on the vans?
Sorry?
Have you been trying to get on the vans?
See, and then he just brings more false or left field crap to try and throw it. Oh, you've been trying to get an advance. But are you stupid? What do you mean trying to get on the vans, bro? Moving vehicle? Are you dumb? What do you think he wants to break into prison? They make anybody a police officer, I swear, bro.
No.
What really exposes them here is that UFA even gives them the opportunity to sort it properly. He waits, tells them to go back and clarify the complaint, check what was actually said, establish the facts. They don't. They don't verify. They don't test the allegation. They just stick with it. If someone knowingly made a false report to police, that's a serious matter in itself. Yet there's zero curiosity about that angle. Instead, they keep leaning on an unproven claim while ignoring the person standing in front of them, explaining he was on public property the entire time.
They've alleged that you were trying to get on the vans as they've been opening the rooms to go in.
So first it was recording, and then suddenly it's been going to get on the vans. Go and get the CCTV proof that shows any of this happening, bro. This is why we have no faith in the police, bro.
Really?
Yes.
Well, mate, you go and take a statement and come and arrest me, because I'd like this one to go to court. I really like for this to go to court.
Well, that's all we're asking for.
Yeah, I'm going.
You're asking, but you've told him twice, two different things that he's been trying to do. You've told him, you've not asked him, you've told him you've been trying to get on the vans. Are you stupid, bro?
I'm doing my lawful activity, which is photographing in public, which is a perfectly normal, lawful thing to do. Okay? No different from walking a dog or jogging down the road. You don't stop people from jogging down the road, do you, or walking their dogs?
I haven't said about the filming, I've said about the swearing.
I haven't swore.
Wait, that's what I was speaking to you about. You're saying you haven't?
Bro, this is a waste of police time for swearing, you know. For swearing in public or swearing at somebody. Yo, listen, it's a very UK thing to do, yeah. For us to insult each other as friends. If you see your friend, it's a very UK thing. Well gone, waste man. Insult. Well gone, dickhead. Insult. What you saying? Prick. Something like that. These are insults, yeah, that you could shout in public to any passerby, any one of your friends. Well gone, dickhead. Long time, bro. What? Is it offense now? Oh my gosh, bro. These are wasting so much time. Any of the UK people understand this, bro. If you see one of your bridges, well, go waste man. You're back for shut you prick. What you saying? We will insult you first, as an insult you as a greeting. You don't understand what I'm saying. Yo, police, piss. With my experience with the police, I hate these niggas, bro.
No, I haven't.
You're saying you haven't gotten on the van? That's
I haven't.
what I'm speaking to you about.
And by the way, you can't just arrest somebody for a Section 5 anyway, because swearing, although I have not, swearing itself is not an offence. There is absolutely no offence of swearing.
If you're causing alarm and distress,
Mate,
then
it's got to happen more than once for one thing. I know the law just as well as you do, mate. I've been doing this quite a long time, and I deal with people like you all the time.
When he dismantles the idea that swearing alone equals a crime, the officer reaches for alarm and distress like it's a safety net. But that phrase isn't a shortcut to criminality. The law looks at impact and context, whether the behavior was genuinely abusive or threatening, and whether it would cause real harm, not just annoyance. One alleged comment in a public setting doesn't automatically meet that bar, especially when it's disputed and recorded. UFA doesn't let the label intimidate him. He forces them to confront the reality that repeating a legal buzzword doesn't turn a thin allegation into solid grounds.
do you want to pass any of your details?
No, not required.
That's really what these lot want. The first things they want to do is your details. They want to know where to pull up and try and find you. I'm going to pull up and try and know how to harass you. This will be a retaliatory stop. Anything that happens from this guy now, they'll pull up on him. Place of work, where he lives. They will be looking to catch him doing anything. He could step out his property. Or what are you doing? Do you live here? Why are you investigating, bro? Oh, we've had a complaint. We've had a complaint is the most generic bullcrap thing that these are used to trample people.
Not required to.
I'm just asking you.
Yeah, and I'm just telling you, no. I've done nothing wrong. Are you going to go to a real call now, or?
Right.
You just travel around, do documentaries.
And look who's popped up now. Wasteman number 3. Why is there a third one there? You've established that he's not committed no crime. They are still yet to go and speak to this person that's making an actual complaint, but they're still here asking roundabout questions, getting nowhere.
I live where I want to.
I'm just making conversation.
It's not Wasteman number 3, I take that back. It's original Wasteman number 1.
Yeah. Well, I don't reveal this details, see, because I'm living in Durham today until I leave.
It's just conversation.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Yeah.
I'm posing this like I'm Dante, bro. Relax. Don't give him nothing. No, I'm fine. I'm coming from here. I'm going from there. They're gonna ask you questions. What are you stopping me for? What crime are you suspecting me of committing? Oh, we just want to talk. It's not consensual. I don't want to talk. Thank you. Goodbye. Am I detained? If they say yeah, remain silent. Alright, cool. I don't ask the questions. You can ask. I'm not legally obliged to answer your questions. I'm not. You lot, especially over here in the UK, you know, the black community, you need to understand your rules, bro. You need to understand the law. Because they target us the most because you lot include us.
Well, you're always trying to get information. That's the police's nature. So,
Exactly,
I'm quite aware of that. So, I don't know
trying to get any information they can use against you.
why they would lie like that. It's a bit silly, because if you're going to make accusations like that, you need to be able to back them up. And I've got three cameras. I had 2 on at the time. I always have 2 on. And that's for my own safety, because I've had my cameras smashed out of my hands, and so I still got evidence. So.
Well, I mean, we've just got to talk to you, get your account on it, you know. Do you not have like a playback on this that you can prove that you haven't swore?
No, I've got nothing to prove.
When they pivot to asking for his details, UFA handles it properly. He refuses because there's no offence established that would require him to hand anything over. That's the key point. Police don't get personal details just because they're curious or because someone made a complaint. There has to be a lawful basis. Then they try a different tactic. Play back the footage and prove you've done nothing wrong. That's completely backwards. The burden isn't on him to prove innocence on demand. If officers believe an offence has occurred, it's on them to articulate and evidence it, not pressure someone into volunteering material to clear themselves.
I've got absolutely nothing to prove, because, you know what? I didn't absolutely not swear. However, if I did, like I said to you, swearing is not an offence. It's got harassment, alarm and distress have to happen on more than one occasion for it to be a harassment, alarm and distress. Okay. And I was only there once. Okay. So there's no offence, even if I told them to...
But if you've said that and then he's appeared that you're getting on or trying to get on a GOA, mate, and that's causing them alarm and distress.
No. You can't arrest me for Section 5 public order for one swear on one occasion. Swearing, like I said, is not an offence.
That occasion, and that you were trying to get onto a GOA.
Rubbish.
Why is he trying to now stretch and reach and change this? He's realised that this whole swearing thing's not going to hold no weight in court, right? So now he's trying to make it as if he was trying to do something else. You're asking me things that if the CCTV would have picked up any activity like that, go and check your cameras, bro.
Rubbish. Well, they got CCTV. Go and review their CCTV.
Well, just speak to you first, because it's easier.
Go and do the CCTV first, bro. I'll wait.
Speak to you.
Yeah, that's right.
Then if we're up there and we're taking CCTV and statements, and obviously you get in the bus and we don't know who you are, we might never see you again. So it was easier stopping you and getting your account.
Now it really falls apart. When the original allegation isn't sticking, the officer hints he's done something else. Just another vague suggestion. UFA shuts it down properly. Check your CCTV. If you genuinely think something happened, the building is covered in cameras. Verify it. Instead, they admit it's easier to stop him than to go and check. That tells you everything. It's not about truth, it's about convenience. Rather than review actual evidence, they choose the quicker option, detain the person with the camera and see what shakes out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not. It's a hard drive. See, it's not a disc. It's a hard drive. Right. So I'd have to stop the recording. I'm not going to do that. You do what you need to do. I've done nothing wrong. And by the way, I did say the swearing is not an offence. Not only is it not an offence, that I could, with nobody around, I could tell you guys to F off repeatedly, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Harvey versus DPP, Judge Bean. Right. Judge Bean. It's a case that's been decided in the High Court of England and Wales.
And this would, listen, there's nothing that pisses these niggas off like somebody that knows what they're talking about. That's what I'm saying. If I know what I'm talking about and I'm standing on 10, they hate it. It's like, just shut up. Why aren't you being aggressive so we can arrest you? That's what they want, not me. Absolutely not me.
You cannot be harassed, alarmed, or distressed at hearing swear words because you hear them so common, so often, and that's judge being a high court judge.
I'm not denying that.
Yeah, so you look it up, Harvey versus DPP.
When UFA
Thank you.
references Harvey versus Director of Public Prosecutions, he's bringing up a case that directly cuts through what the officers were trying to do. In Harvey, the High Court made it clear that simply swearing at police does not automatically amount to an offence under Section 5 of the Public Order Act. The court emphasised that officers, by the nature of their job, are expected to tolerate a higher level of irritation and offensive language than the average member of the public. Words alone, without genuine evidence that harassment, alarm, or distress was likely to be caused, do not meet the criminal threshold. That ruling exists precisely to stop police from stretching public order legislation to cover hurt feelings. Link that to this encounter, and it becomes obvious why the officer's position was so weak. They kept leaning on alarm and distress without demonstrating any real impact, and without establishing that what was allegedly said even happened. Harvey reinforces that the law doesn't criminalize annoyance, and it certainly doesn't allow officers to manufacture grounds because someone complained. When UFA invokes that case, he isn't bluffing. He's reminding them that courts have already rejected this exact overreach. That's why their argument collapses the moment it's tested against actual legal authority instead of assumption. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me continue with my independent coverage. Also, don't forget to check out UK Freedom Audits. His channel is linked in the description. Show him some love. Thanks for watching. This was AlrightAar0n.
Show him some love. Show me some love, bro. YouTube. Hey, like this video, bro. Like my video too.